Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to discuss about two of the most basic and most repetitive acts that we do in regard to Gurbani. The first one is Mool Mantar. Mool Mantar from Japji Sahib. And the second one is the Ardas. The Ardas that we all, the first part of Ardas rather, that we all perform in any of the religious congregation or at any given time in Gurdwaras, right? Let me break it down into two parts. These are the two most common things which we perform on a repeated basis and we fail to understand what's the true meaning of it. However, we have remembered them like a parrot and keep on repeating, keep on repeating, keep on repeating. Right? Today is our chance to break it down and go through it the real meaning, which has nothing to, as said in the last episode, has nothing to do with your worldly existence, but more of your inner self. If you're ready, let's begin. So let's straight away get into Mool Mantar. We all, while I remember when I was a kid, I was always told, first thing you wake up, pehli paudi pad liya karo Japji Sahib di. I never said pehli paudi padni hai or you have to do Mool Mantar, but it meant Mool Mantar. So let me read it out for you and then we will break it down word by word, understanding that what these words really mean. We start with एक ओमकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरभव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभंग गुरप्रसाद. If you really see, if you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these are the 8 gun of the ultimate creator which Guru Nanak has tried to mention as the base of Sikhism or the religion that we follow or the religious text that we read. We will go word by word, but it is important to understand that these are the 8 Mool Gun, Mool versions of what the true being is. Not the version, the qualities. Gun would be the true qualities of the true being is. And he has said all these qualities reside inside you. It's all about searching and finding it. And that's the whole purpose of this exercise. Let's do it together. We start with Ek Omkar. Now, we have to go back to the times when Guru Nanak existed. In those times, in Nanak's time, the world has totally moved into worshipping the avatars and worshipping the peer pegambers and the physical existence of you can call it saintly bodies and sadhus and sants of that time, where and also on top of it there was another layer where everyone was believing into worshipping the 3 forms of existence or Lord's existence, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Whereas what Guru Nanak did is that he said all these 3 also derive their blessings or energy or their existence from that one. That's why before writing Omkar, he has written Ik. He's written the numerical number 1. Eka, which he has put there, is for the purpose to say there is no point going on worshipping these versions of it. Go back to the Mool 1, the one which exists. It also meant that if Brahma is the creator, then that creation is also born from some other creation. If Vishnu is the sustainer, then he is sustaining from the blessings of someone else, which is the creator. And if Shiv is the annihilator or the destroyer, he is also getting that energy, the source, from someone else. So, what is that someone else is the ultimate one. That is what ek means, putting in front of Omkar. From Omkar, the primary meaning which comes out is to say that the creator is in the creation. It's lying there. If I am being created as a human body, the creator is inside me. Om Akar. I am the Akar. Whatever world you see around is that creator's creation. So, just a simple example. When a musician, we have to take sometime worldly examples to explain something. When a musician is playing a music, it's very difficult to differentiate the music and the musician. They become one. However, if you see from a distance, you can see two. But in case of creator, it's in the creation, it's hidden in the creation. That's the meaning of that Om is hidden in its Akar. And it is Ik. And it is used for all. Ik hi Omkar hai, Ik hi Satnam hai, Ik hi Karta Purkh hai, Ik hi Nirpau hai, Ik hi Nirvair hai, Ik hi Akal Murath hai, Ik hi Ajuni hai, Ik hi Svapang hai. It's very important to understand the Ik. So that's Ik Omkar. Now, move on. What is Satnam? Satnam primarily means Satdanam, which is that the Nam means Gyan. Gyan means knowledge. The knowledge, Sat, and the Sat means forever, forever existing. The knowledge of what is existing forever is Satnam. The knowing, the knowledge, the day, the something which does not start and does not end, forever it has existed. The knowledge of something forever is Satnam. So, Ik Omkar Satnam. Karta Purkh. Now, Karta Purkh is a very interesting topic, and I picked up an analogy from again the worldly example. I hope you like it. What is Karta Purkh? Take an example. Elon Musk's SpaceX creates the Falcon Heavy. It goes up and it can land down the same rocket on a landing pad, which never happened before. Fine. This is the creation. Fine. However, this creation could not have happened if there was no knowledge or gyan of this creation. Right? So, from Satnam, the knowledge of what has existed forever, that knowledge has created the Karta Purkh, the creator. Right? We see the physical rocket going up and down. That's the Karta. Whereas it came from the knowledge that it can be done. Right? That's the difference between Satnam and Karta Purkh. It is in continuity what you're reading. Ik, Om, Akar. Om te Akar ik hi hai. Or ultimate is one, ik. Satnam. Satnam to pav hai कि the one which has existed forever, Sata, Sada, forever, the Naam, the Gyan of it forever. Karta Purkh, Karta Purkh, the ultimate, the creator, the creation is born out of that Satnam. from that gyan, right? Now, when we move to the next part, it is very important that we divide the two parts of Mool Mantra. The first three we have discussed. Now the next four are opposite to what we are. These are the, we can say, bad qualities or avgun that we have, which if you put opposite becomes what the Lord, true Lord is. Stay with me, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Nirpau, there is no existence without fear. Annihilation of fear is not possible. If nothing else, we have fear of God. So the human existence cannot be nirpau. It can only be the true creator who can be nirpau. Nirvair. We cannot live without conflict. We cannot, the mool of existence is conflict. If there is no conflict, you will not exist, I will not exist. Right? So nirvair is not possible. We are created to have vair with each other, or vair within us, the division within us, the duality within us. It exists with us. Akaal Murat. Akaal Murat. We all are born, every species is born and it dies. It is time bound. Right? It is time bound. We are not beyond the Kal. So Akaal. Now it's very important part here. Sorry, it's very important part here that Guru could have simply said Akaal. What is the need of adding Murat behind it? This is where it becomes important. The reason Nanak added Murat behind it, because at that time there was also few people who existed, like who followed Buddha, who said there is nothing when it comes to timeless stage, nothingness. But that is not true. What Nanak is saying, in the timeless state also there is someone, the creator, who's created that timeless state. Fine? So, Akaal Murat. So that if you leave Akaal alone, that means there is nothing. If Akaal Murat, you say that ultimate thing is not time bound. Ajuni. There is no species on this planet which remains Ajuni, which is not born. Every species, we are born, everyone is born. So there's no way it doesn't exist. Saipang. Saipang is from two words, Swapang. It's a very interesting topic and lot of further explanations, even in Chandi Divar, you will find the mention of Khanda Prathame Saj ke Sab Sahsar Sajaya. That part also comes from the same saying of what is Saipang, Swapang. Swapang means that it is only the Lord, the Creator, which has the ability to break from itself and create the world. If the Creator remains in its own self and doesn't break from itself, doesn't go against its own will, the world cannot be created. An example is that this is your chit and this is your man. This is your inner self and this is your outer self. If this outer self is not created, you will never get into reproductive acts. You will not fight for existence, and the entire creation will very soon come to an end if it all moves in one direction. So this is also his will, or the ultimate will, to break away from its own self to create us or to create the world. That is Sapang. Okay. However, coming to Gurprasad, it is not possible. It is not possible to understand these 8 guns or qualities of the ultimate true being till the time we have his blessings. If we don't get the blessing or the his hand on us to say that now you are capable of understanding this, or if we don't put our energy towards learning these aspects, we will never get to know the ultimate truth. Now, you can sit in one corner and do the Mool Mantar for 100 times, 400 times, 500 times, or whole day. The ultimate truth is, till you don't understand the meaning, it is all useless. It is all useless. We have meanings which are given in tikas, but it becomes very difficult to understand if we don't break it like this. Now, the purpose of doing this all explanation that I have done is very simple, which is that Gurbani has zero tolerance for any human being worshipped. Digest it and I'll say it again. Gurbani, based on the Mool Mantra, because entire Bani is based on this Mool Mantra. Mool Mantra's Vyakhya and further detailing is done in the whole Granth Sahib. Gurbani does not believe in worshipping human beings. It only talks about that ultimate one. If that is clear, I can move to the second part where we have been taken wrong by our religious leaders in teaching us absolutely wrong version of Gurbani. I wanted to link Mool Mantar with Ardas. Now the things will get serious. Now that you realize that Gurbani has nothing to do with worshipping humans and worshipping gurus, it is all about that ultimate one. Fine. Let's see how we have been put on the wrong path. Let's talk about the opening stanzas of our Ardas. प्रथम भगवती सिमर कै गुरु नानक लई त्याए, फिर अंगद गुर ते अमरदास रामदासै होई सहाय, अर्जन हरगोबिंद नो सिमरो श्री हर राय, श्री हर कृष्ण ध्याइए जिस डिठे सब दुख जाए, तेग बहादुर सिमरिए कर नौनिद आवे धाए, सब थाई होई सहाय. All the time we have gone to gurdwaras or any religious congregation, we have read this line as Pritham Pagauti Simr Kai Guru Nanak Lai Tyai, or Lai Tyai they say, which is basically meaning, just by putting one bindi there, it means Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj is saying that first I worship the Pagoti, the ultimate energy, and then I worship Guru Nanak. Is that the real meaning? Let me break it down that what is the true meaning of this based on Mool Mantar, which is saying that human existence cannot be worshipped. It is only the Nirpaur, Nirvair, Akaal, Murat, Ajuni can be worshipped, which is the ultimate one. Based on that Mool Mantra, come to today's this Ardas and let's revisit it. I'll go line by line and slow if you can get me what I'm trying to say. It's critical, please stay with me. प्रथम भगवती सिमर कै गुरु नानक लई त्याए. Lai. It basically, Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj is saying that I worship that Bhagavati, that energy which Guru Nanak had given light inside him, which Guru Nanak had worshipped. प्रथम भगवती सिमर के गुरु नानक लई त्याए. The one that Guru Nanak worshipped, that Bhagavati I am सिमरदा है. फिर अंगद गुर ते अमरदास रामदास होई सहाय. The same energy, the same Bhagavati, the same ultimate one has been Sahai, has been helpful to Angad, Guru Amardas, and Guru Ramdas. Arjan Har Gobind no Simro Shri Har Rai. Arjan, Har Gobind, and Har Rai all have been Simrya hai, all have remembered and made it established in themselves the same energy. Shri, this line, actually we have been sold by our Gurdwara people in a very wrong way. Some of them, not all of them. Listen carefully. Shri Har Krishna Tyaiye jis ditthe sab dukh jaye. We have been told that if we worship Shri Har Krishna, which is the human body of Shri Har Krishna, then all our dukh, taklif, or all our sadness, all our problems will be gone in life. Can you imagine amount of cheating and fraud that has been done to our religion? The meaning of this line is that Shri Har Krishna also made this enlightenment in him of the same energy, because of which all his dukh taklif, all his sadness and his health issues were destroyed. Can you believe what you are trying to absorb what I'm going through also? तेग बहादुर सिमरिय करनौनिद आवे ताए. And we were told that if you are ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਮਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨੌਨਿਦ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ. What is ਘਰ? Kar means inside you. This is true Guru Kar. Inside you is true Guru Kar. Not the things made up of shiny marbles and glittery gold. That is not Guru Kar. They have their own historic importance, but the real Guru Kar is inside you. The line means Teg Bahadur Simriye Karnonid Ave Tae. Guru Teg Bahadur also has enlightened the same light inside him, same Bhagavati energy inside him, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ 9 ਨਿਧੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਸੀ. This is the reality and what we have been sold. ਸਭ ਥਾਈਂ ਹੋਈ ਸਹਾਇ. The same energy has been helping everyone else whoever has followed the path of bhakti. I know this video is becoming long, but I just want to tell you the biggest damage to our religion or any religion is done when people who are sleeping try to talk about people who wrote the words in a very awakened stage. Why? And then on top of it, we are layered with conditioning over years and years and years of conditioning, which lead us to mislead the entire form of Gurbani. And try and understand, it is very simple why this truth has been hidden from us. Moment you start reading this Ardas the way I am just explaining you right now where Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj did. Moment you start reading the Ardas like that, you will stop going to Gurdwara and congregations. That will stop their business. You are killing someone's ego and someone's way of making money. Up to you how you want to take it. But every time you now get into a congregation and go through this Ardas, ask the Pai who is standing there, can you explain me the meaning? And if this is what they are explaining, then who are we worshipping? I hope this makes you understand and gives you some light into it. Mool Mantar makes sure that we talk about ik, which is hidden under the larger Akar. The creator is the creation. Satnam means the Sat da Naam. What is for knowledge of that is forever. Please, these two lines are important. Ik Omkar Satnam. And the same way, when you come to Ardas, next time when you do Ardas, you will feel so light inside you when you say the same line, Pratham Pagauti Simrke Guru Nanak Lei Tyai, that I am worshipping the same Pagauti, which Guru Nanak, same energy, same one, which Guru Nanak in this Guru Kar has started. That is inside me. I hope this was helpful. Next time we'll meet with more interesting topics, and I hope you like the way true Gurbani is being revealed. And I am also learning on the way. And if you feel so that there is something which is, missing, please let me know. It's very critical to understand that in Gurmat or Gurbani there is no room for worshipping any human being. So stop celebrating this Guru Nanak Jayanti and this the Guru Tegh Bahadur Shahidi Divas. They are the only people we have in our religion or in our honorary guide who actually could understand these 8 guns of qualities of Vaheguru and who actually became like that, Sadguru. Right? They became like that. By making them, restricting them to the day physically they were born and the day physically they were shaheed or passed away, is actually insulting to the whole Gurbani that they have written. My words might sound very harsh to you. History is important, but history is of the physical existence. And Gurbani has zero connection with physical existence. I hope this is helpful. Looking forward to meet you in the next episode. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for listening.